Hi, Erin. Hello. Oh, thank you so much. Sorry, we had a bit of trouble connecting to the live stream. My YouTube app just kept on shutting for some reason. So, apologies for that. I'll just wait for a few more people to come through. How old are the cats? Well, Pizza is 6 and Luna is 5. Yeah, he does. Has Pizza ever fallen asleep on you? Yes, he has. He likes to sleep next to me mostly, but when he was a kitten, he used to sleep on me. Can someone take my order? I'll have a pizza a minute to go. Yeah, that's very cute. So, Pizza was rescued on the 23rd of February in 2018, and Luna was adopted on the 20th of January in 2019. So, I consider those, even though they're their adoption and rescue days, I just kind of consider that as their birthdays. So sorry for all the people that are joining now. There was a problem with my YouTube app and I wasn't able to um, connect and the app kept on crashing on me. Are your cats ever mean? I don't think they're mean. I think sometimes they are like naughty or cheeky. Like they're very playful sometimes with each other, and it can get into like a little fight, but I don't think they're mean. Let's go say hi to Luna. Hey, Luna. Oh, where are you off to? Do your cats make biscuits? Yes, Pizza loves to make biscuits, and Luna does occasionally too. Yeah, Luna went straight to the treat cupboard. I think she wants some chicken treats. Want some chicken, Luna? Yeah. Hey Christina, thanks for joining. Thank you so much. Yeah, but they both know the treat cupboard very well. Erin, are you a cat or dog person? I actually grew up with dogs my whole life to begin with. Um, and funnily enough, when I was a little girl, I was scratched by a cat, and that kind of scared me of cats. I had that one little experience, and I never really had cats in my life, and always had dogs. And Pizza was my first cat, so um, I love all animals. I don't really have a preference. I love dogs. We have a family dog as well called Cherry, so yeah, I don't have a preference, but I obviously love cats now like more than anything. Yeah, the best cat mom, always have treats for them, and it's clear you love them a lot. Yes, I always have treats for them because I mean they're going to complain to me, aren't they, if I don't have treats? Yeah. Cherry is a little Maltese Shih Tzu. She's a little cross mix, and she's um she's very old now. She's about 16 years old. Lazy Boy asks how are Pizza and Luna around other humans. So at first they're a bit scared. They will always run to the bedroom and hide. And then after a while, they'll come out of the room, and then they'll have to inspect by sniffing and checking. Um, so I realized Luna was waiting all this time, and I forgot to give her a treat. So they will. Um, it'll take time for them to get used to people. Um, but once they get to know you, they are like totally um, super friendly, rolling around and doing all their usual tricks and showing off. Yeah, I do. I shop once a month for the cat food. So it's just easier for me to buy their food in bulk. Hello, pizza. So I buy their regular wet food. That's always once a month. And then treats, I can get them depending if I run out or not. I can sometimes get them from the store. From the store. LB, that's awesome. Yeah, there's something so special about rescue cats. Anthony asks, do Pizza and Luna ever watch any other internet cats? I don't think they don't have like a channel or anything that we watch, but I do show them those cat game videos on YouTube. They love those, where they can chase mice and things like that. I've lost my comments. David says, my brother's kitty is like that, super shy, but once he headbutts your hand, he's your BFF. That is so true. Pizza is just like that too. Sharon asks, do Pizza and Luna scratch up your furniture? Not intentionally. They used to. Luna used to love scratching the dining chairs. Um, but we haven't had any problems with that lately. The only thing that they do scratch is when they get the zoomies. I'll show you the couch. When they get the zoomies, they like run along here and up the cat tree, and yeah, that's the result. How much times have they been fighting? They don't really fight. They only play fight, which is occasionally, just like a few times a week, I guess. They just have the zoomies and get into a play fight. Pizza. Christine says they both look like they could be really brother and sister in real life. Yeah, I think they could. They have very similar features, I guess, but they are completely different litters, and they're born a year apart from each other. Pizza, do you want greenies? Yeah. You want to show me the greenies? LB says their treat cupboard is nicer than any of my cupboards. Ah, thanks. It's just a work in progress, I guess. It's just lots of food. Here you go. Sharon wishes she could reach through the camera and pet them both. I'll pet him for you. Luna, come here. That's Luna's one. Yeah, I don't know what they put in greenies. I guess maybe it's the catnip flavor, but they're obsessed. Here you go. Simone asks, oh, they're not especially loud, are they? They don't meow. They don't really meow, no. They meow when they're like really, really hungry. Like if I'm late for their dinner, but not really. Luna might meow for when she wants attention, especially like when lately she's, I don't know if you've seen one of our latest videos with that rope. She's completely obsessed with this rope, and I have to hide it from her. But she does meow for that, which is something relatively new. Do you want more? You don't think you had enough pizza? I have to be careful with this cabinet because if I leave it open and unattended, he literally takes everything out of it. I have a question for you guys. Did you see my live stream start and then stop? Because I tried joining the scheduled one, but for some reason it failed and my YouTube app completely crashed. So I'm just wondering if it was something that I did by mistake, or maybe it was just the app. Hi, Icon. Thank you very much. What you doing right now? Okay, thanks LB for letting me know. They like lots of different toys. We have a whole toy basket here. And they have all different things. I think Pizza likes feathers, probably the most. And Luna likes anything that's resembling string. You like feathers, don't you? Also, Luna likes these sorts of toys because they're very shiny. And anything with catnip, of course, is a win. I also got them a laser toy, which I haven't used yet, which is this one here. I was hoping to use it now. Maybe they'll play with it. It's something new for them. They've never tried anything like this in a while. We've had something like this actually, like when they were kittens, but it's been like maybe 4 years since they've played with something like this. Shall we give it a try, Lena? Do you want to sniff it first? What kind of toys do they really like the most to play with? So I'll show you some of their favorite toys. If I can find it. So Luna loves these. It's a simple little mouse that shakes, like it rattles when you shake it. She loves to chase those. And Pizza loves this kind of thing. It's like a feathered bird on a stick. Right now they're obviously interested in this laser toy. There you go. Yeah, Christine, they're really loaded in the toy department. They really are. And I get a lot of toys from companies and I also buy them a lot, but I also donate. I like to donate at least once a year to a rescue shelter with any of our toys that are like unused, and just so other rescue kitties can have, so they can have some toys. Yeah, probably. No, I'm just holding it up because I don't want them to like, look at the laser directly. Getting a bit too close to it. It's very hit and miss with toys, isn't it? Lena likes it. Good girl, Lena. Pizza's very much a lazy boy. Victoria. Thanks, LB. Yeah, there's no point in us keeping so many toys if they're not playing with them all. They really only have a few favorites, and yeah, I try to mix it up, but you're girly now. Do you and your husband go back to the pizza place where you found pizza? Christina asks. Yes, we have. We've definitely gone back, and we always talk about it. And sometimes we walk past the place where we found him, and we always just have good memories and talk about that day that we found him. You seem to like it. Lazy boy says pizza would fit the 2 passive incomes in. Absolutely. I think we've actually done that video. We've done a reel like that. Have we had enough of the laser toy now? What do you think, pizza? Do you like it? Or do you prefer your bird? Hi, Sydney Cat. Thanks for joining us. So where's everyone joining from today? We're in Australia. I'd love to know where you're all from. Chicago. That's amazing. Christine says a little slice became a whole pizza pie. Yes, he really did. Philadelphia, US West Coast. That's amazing. I've been to the US a couple of times, but I've only visited LA and New York. Connecticut. These are all over the US, which is awesome. Simone asks, how did you and your husband meet? We met since high school. So we've known each other since then. And we met through some mutual friends. And we were friends first. And we dated for a bit. And then we went our separate ways and then dated again, and yeah, we got married eventually. It's a very long story short, but we've known each other for many, many years. Pizza. What you doing, my boy? Pizza has such a beautiful coat. Such a neat fur pattern. Yeah, thank you. He has a very unique pattern. Pizza, they want to see your pattern. Do you like the laser toy? LB asks, are your cats close with your husband too? Yes, they are very close. They're just as close with me as they are with my husband as well. So when we rescued Pizza, my husband was helping through the entire process of getting him better. So yeah, excuse me. They're both very close with both of us. Do you want this thing back on? I think Pizza is pretty smart for a ginger boy. But definitely he has the one brain cell. Sometimes. Pizza, you gotta chase it. Can't just stare at it like that. Texas. That's awesome. I'd like to visit Texas one day. Not a bad toy. Simone says, wow, that is amazing. It gives me hope. I'm 32 and single, met a few men, including an Aussie, but none stuck, and none liked cats too. Yeah, you see, isn't that a red flag? You definitely need to find a guy that likes cats. Hey, Carolina. Simone, I'm sure you'll find someone. It usually happens when you're not looking, that's what they always say. Hey, Lena, darling. Hey, Lena. LB says she's very beautiful. Luna, her stripes and coloring are very unique. Yeah, she's I think she's called a Torby. That's only by me Googling and trying to figure out what kind of fur pattern she has. But she is a tabby otherwise, like a regular domestic cat. What did you see, Lena? Christine, I always like how your live shows, how you interact with the people. Oh, that's good to hear. I always love chatting with you guys, and I especially love reading your comments and responding to them. And I wish I could get to write to everybody, but there's like sometimes it's overwhelming to respond to everyone. So I think this is a nice way to. Oh, Luna saw something. I think it's a nice way to go on live and have a chat with you all. Thank you, Christina. Oh, hello from Scotland. Thanks for joining us, Albert. All the way from Scotland, Lena. Sorry, I think the camera's struggling here. You in the mood to play? So I'll ask you all a question. What kind of videos do you enjoy seeing on our channel? It'll be enjoy all the vids. Well, that's good to hear. It's hard to know sometimes what kind of videos people like to watch. But I just put anything that they do, really, and whatever we get up to. Anthony likes seeing them showing affection and cuddling. Yeah, those are nice. Although they're probably one of the hardest ones to film because when they're most affectionate and cuddly, it's usually at night when there's like no lighting, so it's really difficult to film, or I'm like half asleep, or it could be, um, yeah, it's just hard sometimes to film those. But when I do, they're always very cute. Pizza, you gonna pounce? What a big pounce. Christine, I think you're right. Or maybe he really thinks it's a bird on a stick. Anthony, you have a great channel. Thank you so much. I do my best. Albert says, for me, you have one of the best channels about cats. That's really awesome to hear. That's really, that's really amazing. Thank you. LB, it was so sweet when they were laying next to you after your trip and you weren't feeling well. Yes, that was probably one of my favorite videos so far. They were incredibly affectionate and staying by me the whole time. I was so unwell after traveling, and they literally stuck by my side in bed. I couldn't get out of bed for a few days, and they were just there the whole time. So I'm really glad, even though I was unwell, I managed to record a few moments. Pizza's gone totally wild. It's really hard to keep up with you, Pizza. Anthony says your cats are 2 of my 3 favorite internet cats. That's awesome. What other channels do you guys watch? I know some of the videos that we watch or other channels are Lucy and Stitch. They have some nice videos and we love their cats, with Teddy of course too. I know Sydney Cat also has some really cute videos. And Baby Charlie, that's another one that we like to watch. We also watch like Coal and Marmalade. Pizza's gone totally wild. Team Tux. It features Moo. He's one unique cat. Very funny. That's interesting. I've never heard of that one. I might need to check it out. How did you like Prague and Europe? Albert asks. I love Europe. So my husband is actually Czech, and we got engaged in Prague, and it's one of my favorite places in the world because he's from there, and it's very sentimental for us. And also my background is Romanian, so anytime I get a chance to visit Romania, that's also nice. And we also visited Austria on this trip and explored Vienna. And I absolutely love Europe. The only thing that's difficult for traveling around Europe is that we just live so far away in Australia. It's about a 30-hour trip for us to get there. Yeah, 30 hours is not a fun flight. It's Sydney to Singapore, Singapore to Dubai, and then Dubai to wherever, yeah, Prague or end up. Albert says, oh, your husband is Czech and I am Polish and I've been living in Scotland for 15 years. I invite you to Poland. It's a beautiful country. Yeah, Poland sounds wonderful. I'd love to actually visit more of Europe when I have time. But then that means being away from the cats and then organizing all of that too. Simone says, I watch a lot of Japanese cat channels. So many Japanese cat channels. I don't know what they're saying, but I love them. Mr. Kid is the cat is a new channel I watch. That's cool. I've never heard of Mr. Kids. I used to watch a while ago Kittysaurus. I think she's Korean. She's got so many cats and she does so many wonderful videos. Yeah, that's right. Lucy and Stitch and Teddy are in Poland. Sometimes Luna gets comments on my channel that I think people do mistake her for Lucy. I think it's pretty funny sometimes. Hey Luna, what you up to? You wanna play? You feel like playing? You just wanna watch. LB says, Luna has really beautiful peachy colored stripes, so neat. Yeah, she has very unique stripes. I can't, oh. Christine says, we have 9 dogs and we have 9 cats. All of our cats are inside and only one dog stays on the inside. case we have to go back to work. He's Canadian. Wow, that's amazing. That's so many animals. I'd love to know how you feed them all. That would be a chaotic time, I'm sure. Icon says Pizza's so handsome and Luna's so pretty. Thank you. I'm very lucky to have such good, cute kitties. Albert says, we watch Lucy and Stitch and Teddy. I love this channel. Also in Polish, it's Lucia. Oh yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Lucia. I'm not even going to try and say the next two. Hey, boy. Did you have a good lunch? Simone says, Toppy the Corgi is a cute dog channel, but they rarely upload. Girl with the dogs is a pet groomer and bathes cats and dogs. She also has some interesting videos. Yeah, I've heard of Toby the Corgi, but I don't think we've seen many of their videos. I do watch Key, the stunt dog. They're very cute videos. What are you showing me? You want to play with this one again? Yeah. You're sitting on it. How often would you like to see us upload? I mean, I try to upload as often as I can, and I used to upload daily, but that was more like very small, you know, snippets of the day. But I feel like my videos are getting a bit longer and just takes a bit more time to edit. So I'm wondering if you guys would like to see more or if it's enough. Yeah, that's true. As often as you are able, there are never too many. That's very true. I have so many clips on my phone that I try to upload. If I may ask, where do you have your European ancestors from? I have Romanian background. Oh, hi, Moon-san. I'm happy with both the longer but less frequent content and the shorter and more frequent content. Yeah, it's interesting. It really does fall into those two categories, doesn't it? Because lately I've been adding their little talking text, and I think that's been doing well, and people enjoy that. And it gives them, I feel like it expresses their personality more, but it does take longer to edit those kinds of videos. And then the shorter ones, they are very cute, but then Yeah, like they're much easier to edit. I could do them every day like I used to. Moon says, Moon Sun for Life says quality editing takes time. That's right. And unfortunately, on top of that, I'm a perfectionist and I will keep editing until I feel like, oh my God, pizza's crazy. And I will keep editing until I feel like the video is as perfect as I can get it. And yeah, it takes time. Albert, Romania is a beautiful country. Transylvania would like to visit the country someday. Yeah, I'd love to explore more of Romania too. I haven't really had the chance. Is it Manny? Asks if that's a tabby cat. Yes, that's a ginger tabby. Moonsun is pizza trying to tell you something. Yes. I think he wants treats again. Simone says, I think as long as you don't go months and months without uploading, that's good. Yeah, I don't think I would ever do that. Even when I went on holidays, I already scheduled some videos to make sure that you guys can see and watch some videos while I'm away. Half ginger, half white. Yeah, pizza is like a tuxedo cat, but an orange version. Pizza's tail stripes are so great. Yeah, he does have a pretty cool tail. Yep, and he's got a big swirl on his side. I think they call this like a marble tabby, I think. Hey, pizza. Yeah, no, I don't think they're tuxedo either, but he definitely has the pattern of it. Pizza, my boy. Are Pizza and Luna girls? No, Pizza is a boy and Luna is a girl. Moonsun says, I agree with Simone. If you went months without uploading, I'd start to worry that something had happened to you. Yeah, that would be worrying for sure. I don't think I would ever do that without like announcing it if something had to happen, but I hope nothing like that ever has to happen. Yeah, Pizza surprisingly has a lot of white. Like he's from under his nose down all the way through his chest and belly is white, and his socks are white. I read that 80% of orange cats are boys. Yeah, that's true. Usually ginger cats are boys, and it's quite rare to find a female. Thank you, Moonsun. Pizza, what you doing? There's a Canadian YouTuber who has a ginger female in her name, filling enough is Ginger. I think, is that the account called Hey It's Me Ginger or something like that? I think she's on Instagram as well. If so, we like her content. Oh, Ginger the cat. Oh, yes. I do know that one. That is a different one. They also do have nice videos. Peter's getting sleepy. It's very rare to find a three-color boy cat. Yeah, I guess so. I've never really looked into that. Is it in your way? Should we go see what Luna's doing? Have you played cat video games like Stray? No, I haven't actually played any of those games, but I've heard a lot about them. Oh yes, Ginger the Spoiled Cat. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah. Really cute cat. Hey, Luna. Yes, this is Luna. Yeah, she's a grey tabby, although we call her a Torby because of her fur pattern. It's like a tortoiseshell mixed with something else. I don't really know what. But she's a rescue, rescued from the streets, just like Pizza. So we'll never really know what she is, but she's multicolored. Are all cats who have stripes on their fur called tabbies? I think a tabby is specifically has the M on their forehead, and there's many different types of tabbies. Luna, where are you going? Yeah, she's big camera shy. We'll go back to Mr. Pizza. Hey, my loafy boy. Did you have a cat growing up? No, I had dogs growing up, and I was saying this earlier, that I was actually scared as a kid about cats, only because I was scratched by one, and I didn't have cats growing up, so I wasn't familiar with them at all. Until I found this boy with my husband on the streets, and yeah, the rest is history. I totally love cats now. I thought that tabbies have stripes. Um, I think there's multiple different types of tabbies. Like there's ticked tabbies or like classic marble tabbies. Um, there's so many different variations. Does Pizza eat pizza? No, he definitely does not eat pizza. What a beautiful loaf. Yes, he is. And thank you, Moonsun, so much for being a channel member. You are our longest standing channel member, and just wanted to let you know that we appreciate it so much. Some of my other favorite animal channels, mostly about cats. Oh, those are okay. Chronicles of Todd Talks. Have you considered buttons? Actually, pizza does press buttons with, we used to have those talking buttons, and I am thinking of bringing them back. The only reason I took those buttons away from pizza was because he was getting super cheeky and he was pressing them at like 3 in the morning when he wanted treats or something, or he would ask for catnip in the middle of the night. So, yeah, we've had a break from the buttons and he got to I think he was confusing all the words, so we took a break from the buttons for a while, but I think it's a good idea to bring it back. Noah the Cat. Yes, I watched Noah the Cat as well. Do I brush them a lot? Their fur is really gorgeous. Not really. I brush them every now and then. Luna more so than Pizza because she has a lot of fluff and she sheds a lot more. Do Pizza and Luna make biscuits? Pizza makes lots of biscuits and Luna, she kind of makes biscuits, but yeah, she's not like Pizza. I know, this is the cat tree. Pizza, Luna. I don't know where they've gone. Pizza, do you want a treat? Hey, my boy. Come over here. Do you want to show me which one you want? Or do you just want one of these? Do you want this one? Okay. Oh, thank you, lazy boys. Thank you so much for that. And my camera's gone blurry. Do Pizza and Lena sleep in the same place every time, or do they sleep everywhere? Pizza has a favorite spot. He loves his bed under the cat tree. Luna likes to sleep at the end of my bed. She also has a basket, and sometimes she sleeps with her blanket on the couch. Yeah, it really depends. Also, depends if it's like warmer or colder. If it's colder, they both like to stay in bed with us. Oops, sorry, Pizza. So we had to buy Dine treats because went to the shops and there was no more churros. It all sold out. It's all on your nose, Pizza. Hi, White Hat. Thank you for joining. Pizza was in airplane mode for a second, yeah. The Pizza and then are like running and jumping. Yes, they do. A lot. They both get the zoomies. Pizza was playful earlier. They both seem to like this new licky treat though. Yeah, it's not bad. I like the churros one though because it also has like omega and vitamin E, I think. And it's good for their skin and coat. So yum. You're a cheeky boy. You could eat treats all day. I know you. Do you like it, Luna? Yeah, birds are gorgeous. I know. Thank you. Some cats drop things off tables and shelves to pizza, and then do that. Are they careful not to drop? No, pizza is super cheeky. If I don't wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning for him, he will go to my computer desk and he'll knock over anything like my mouse or a pen or whatever he finds. Um, so yeah, that's pizza. Luna sometimes does it, but she'll usually do that from like if she's bored or wants to play. She'll usually like knock over a toy. Um, Albert, do they sometimes fight amongst themselves, or is there always love between them? They definitely fight, but it's not very aggressive. They'll get into like a play fight, and sometimes I have to break them up just because I don't want them getting carried away and learning that kind of behavior is okay. So I stop it before it gets like any worse. Especially with Pizza because he's a much stronger boy and Luna is very placid. So I just want to make sure that there's never going to be a problem between them, and I don't want to encourage that behavior either. But they don't really do it. It's not like it's a problem or anything. Not the computer mouse, I know. I actually have to hide my computer mouse every night because I know the next morning, if I don't wake up, Pizza will knock it down. Do Pizza and Luna wake you up same way, like touching with paw? Yeah, Luna does. She taps me in the mornings on my shoulder to wake me up. Pizza also taps me as well with his paw when he wants cuddles. So what do you guys think? Should I bring back the talking buttons? I did film one video with him already, like reintroducing the button. What are the favorite toys? Cats are protectors from negative energies. I believe that deep down they help us and their purring helps healing from diseases. White hat, I totally agree with you. I think their purring is very healing. Cats really are the best. Albert, yes, I mean talking buttons. Yeah. Well, I can always try a couple of buttons and see how it goes with Pizza. Um, yeah, we'll see how it goes. He's sometimes like, he thinks all the buttons mean treats, so I need to make sure that I'm really teaching him the right thing. Luna's meowing. What's up, Lena? I think so too, Anthony. Oh, they're definitely worshipped in this house. Here, Luna, darling. Animals and cats especially always help me better manage my anxiety and stress. Yeah, me too. I'm totally the same. If I didn't have Pizza and Luna at some points in my life, I honestly don't know. I won't risk it. I'd rather win to see Luna and Pizza talking through the buttons. Yeah, Luna is funny with the buttons. If you have a look at some of our older videos, Luna doesn't really press the buttons hard enough, but she will stand next to it. So if she doesn't press it, then I don't hear it. But Pizza will press all of them. He's obsessed. But I won't make all the videos about the buttons if I do have them, because I don't want just button videos. I know some channels have like only button related content. Thank you, White Hat, so much for joining us. Oh, I'm sorry to wake you up so early in the morning, but I really appreciate you joining us. Take care. Yeah, Pizza is really a character. Yeah, Moonsun, I totally agree. I think once in a while might be cute, but then, whoa. Yeah, I don't want to do them all the time. Pizza, you're a bit wild, aren't you? Yeah, Pizza's in tiger mode. Alright, Hat, I wouldn't miss it. Your videos help me with my anxiety issues, and seeing the kitties always puts a smile on my face. Take care, all of you. Thank you, that means so much, and take care. Pizza, you're being a tiger. We've got the zoomies now. I better close this. Pizza, what you doing? Come on. Albert says, in Poland I had a cat who was a human in a cat's body. I had many cats, but I never had or met a cat like her. Still think about her and can't forget her. That is so true. I kind of think Pizza is like a human inside a cat's body. He's so expressive and communicates so well. Gonna come have a look outside? you two? When do you have live shows? Is this your normal time? Yeah, I haven't done them in a while, but usually 11 a.m. on a Saturday Australia time is when I would come on live. That's a very funny Washington Post headline. Thank you very much, Anthony, for joining us. Here's a pet for you, for both of them. That's Eastern Australian time. Sydney time. We're in New South Wales. Yeah, we have, well, it also depends on daylight savings. But the main difference is from east to west. And I don't think Victoria is in a different time zone. Did you see something, Pizza? I think Luna saw something. Yeah, there is a train that does go all the way across. Never done that. But flying takes about 5 or 6 hours to get there. So, in Canada, that's interesting. I think Canada and Australia have they have like a similar land size. It's interesting how many time zones. It must be late in Canada now. I'm going to guess it's around 11 or 10 p.m. There you go. Sydney is very popular for this opera house since childhood. I always dreamed of taking a ride in an open convertible and the bridge next to it. Yeah, that is nice. The Opera House and Harbour Bridge is definitely something to visit if you ever get the chance. Should we show everyone your drawer? Just when you thought they had enough toys, there's even more. And this is the latest string or rope that she likes. I think it's from my husband's jumper, but we're not going to tell him that. Yeah, she has this one as well. Yeah, it started with this one, and then she discovered this one. I think she likes it because of this little piece at the end. And yeah. Do you want to play with one? No? No, maybe she's finally over the rope. We've played with it so much that she's probably had enough. Do they have scratching posts or do uh, they have scratching trees? Yeah. This is their main tree, cat tree, which is also a scratching post. They also have this thing which they can scratch on top, and it's like a hidey hole in there. Anything else is just like beds. And I also have like a scratch mat under the chair because Luna likes to scratch behind the backs of chairs. So if this is here, then she'll scratch this instead, and it saves my chair. Have you driven across Australia by car? What's the longest distance you've driven? I've driven to Melbourne, and I've also driven to Brisbane, and that's as far as I've gone. And both of those trips are about 10 hours. Luna's pretending she doesn't like the white string anymore. Yeah, I think I've played with her so much, I think she's finally gotten over it. And it's such an awesome cat tree. Yeah, it really is a good cat tree. It's from Kazoo, and um, yeah, they really like it. It's getting a bit old now, but it's lasted, I think we've had it for about 4 years, 3 or 4 years. And I have to say it's the sturdiest one I've ever had. Um, yeah, 10 hours. It's a long drive, and I mean, Australia is huge, so driving anywhere just literally takes hours. For us to get to the other side of Australia in Perth, that would take about 7 days, I think, to drive there. Hey, pizza. He's like, why is the door closed? Hey, Luna. What did you see, Luna? Any birds today? Oh, someone's alarm is going off. Can't imagine being alone in the Australian desert. It's a bit scary. Yeah. Well, luckily the desert is very far away from where we are, so nothing to be worried about. Pizza, pizza. It's almost autumn here in Canada, so am I correct in assuming it's nearly spring in Australia? Yes, it's almost, oh, I think it's spring now, and then in December we'll have summer. The weather has already started to get better, although we still have really cold nights. Yeah, it's nice when the sun is out. Sorry, I feel like my camera's really blurry for a minute. Yeah, it's the exact same here, moon, sun. The nights get really cold. Albert asks, have you been to New Zealand? I hear it looks similar to Scotland. No, I've never been to New Zealand, but I have been to Tasmania. And that is similar to Europe in some ways. And it's very cold in Tasmania. Yes, I was in Tasmania this year. We went to a family wedding. And yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, but freezing. Yeah, I thought the camera is doing funny things. Trying my best. When are you hiding behind the pole? I don't know how long it takes to get to Tasmania by ship. And no, I didn't get to see the Tasmanian devil. They move around so much. It's hard to keep up with you two. Oh yeah, the Bugs Bunny show. I used to love that as a kid. But they do have some at the zoo in Sydney. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Tasmanian devils do look mean. Yeah. They are interesting animals, aren't they? Maybe you can see them both? No, you can only see pizza. Some Canadians told that both imperial and metric are used in Canada in different situations. Yeah, Australia uses the metric system. Come on, camera. Do Australians still have a sense of ancestry and Britishness in their blood? I know Australia is not just British today. That's an interesting question. Um, there are some Australian families that have their entire family from the UK, but I think a lot of people here are very mixed, like from lots of different backgrounds. Is Australian English like UK English, or it somehow got influences from other? Yeah, it's most similar to UK English, I would say, particularly with spelling and probably pronunciation. But it's funny because a lot of our TV shows are American. So that's, yeah. We have a unique mix, I guess, of UK and American influences. Lazy Boys. Color with a LOR makes more sense than color with a U. Yeah, I don't know. I obviously was brought up with having OU in words, and even the spelling of jewelry, that's completely different. Do Australians who have other backgrounds, like Italian or German, speak different ways than British background? Yeah, absolutely. There's like, oh, sorry, the camera's so blurry. Um, Depends if the person has been brought up here or not, I guess. But like my mum, for example, she has, a more European accent, and then I grew up here, so I learnt Romanian, but I also grew up speaking English, so yeah. Although center is probably better than center with an ER or an RE. The typical stereotype of Italian American, New York, or New Jersey accent you hear in mafia movies. Does the same appear in Australia? Um, yeah, sometimes I guess you can have different accents in different parts of Australia. Hello. I'm assuming Tiffy is joining me. Alrighty, well, I might leave it there. Thank you all so much for joining us. Pizza, when should our next live be? We could probably do another live. If you guys like them, I can do them more often, but I will try and do them at least once a month. It was just a little bit hectic these past few months because I've been traveling and getting back into routine, but usually once a month on the weekend. Pizza. It's usually, the lives that I usually do are starting at 11 a.m. on a Saturday. It's hard to find a time that works for everyone around the world, but this isn't too bad. Right, pizza. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Take care. And we'll see you guys in our next video. Pizza, you want to say bye, Moon Sun? Bye, everyone. Bye, Albert. Bye, Manny. Bye, LB. And thank you to Lazy Boys again for the donation. And bye from Luna. Thank you, Moon Sun. Same to you. Take care.